A very, very good afternoon and warm welcome to our latest acquisition, this beautiful 2018 18-plated 22,500 and I think 36 miles Abarth 595c. So it's C, meaning the convertible. She's finished in this beautiful grey metallic, and we've added the side stripe mirror cases, the small Italian emblems, just so you can see. Maybe I'll show you them in a moment. And we've also painted in the front bumper with the Abarth name, so it looks absolutely stunning. We have the car with a full service history, and we've just replaced the two front tyres, so they are absolutely brand new, and the rears have got about 4 to 4.5 mil on them, so they're perfectly in good order. The vehicle has come straight to us from the original owner, the only owner, a very nice young lady. And I drove the car back from London, so a beautiful drive back up north. It has got digital radio. It does have the sport button, which increases the performance and handling characteristics of the vehicle. So without further ado, let's take you into the vehicle and show you some of the features I'm sure you're waiting to see. So if we take in the front bumper, you'll see that there's barely a stone chip anywhere. It's been driven for 22,500 miles. It has been a very light used vehicle, so not heavy usage at all. It's totally original as it left the factory. No modifications to the vehicle. We don't buy them actually with modifications other than the standard factory modifications. There are the brand new front tyres. So you've got a brand new tread, about 8 mil of tread. The Lancel tyres do get a lifetime guarantee. How wonderful. Alloy wheels in fantastic condition, so the brake pads and discs front and rear. We have each car independently inspected by our workshop partners, and Peter from BCP Detailing has worked his magic on the exterior, with Tim helping to do the likewise inside, so every vehicle that passes through Cheshire Cars will be highly detailed and you won't need to touch them at all. We guarantee that 100%. Our Google, Facebook and Auto Trader reviews say pretty much that. Nice take on the original stripe. We found a company that make them to the original formation, so the right amount of flashes on the rear and the double pinstripe just here as well. Not many companies, we've tried to find them, but we've now found one and we'll be sticking with them. Beautiful stripe, good quality vinyl. Ring mirror cases, painted from grey to red, absolutely beautiful. And there's the Italian emblem there. So you have an electric folding soft top, and at this position here, and it goes further backwards. I'll show you that once we get inside the car. Good sized boot for a convertible. It's not the biggest, but it is a decent size nevertheless. And underneath there you do have a tyre inflation kit with a locking wheel nut. And of course, again on the back you have the Abarth emblem. That is a heated and glassed rear window, and you also have an eye level brake light, so very nice indeed. Inside the car you do get the sports steering wheel, you get the digital radio, electric windows, air conditioning. Very similar to the 500 that it actually takes and shares from, the Fiat 500, but just a little bit different with the seats. You've got the sports seats with the Abarth name, and you've got the see-through headrest which is fixed into the seat. It's a one-piece seat, but in great condition. No smells inside the car, no animal or tobacco or odours inside the vehicle, and decent amount of space in the rear. It is a four-seater car. So if you can just see in there, everything's as it should be. We do have a complete Abarth service record. So the supplying dealer, I think it was Thames Abarth, but I will stand to be corrected. Was it Thames or was it Glyn Hopkins? One of those two dealers anyway. You also have, almost missed it, rear parking sensors on the convertible. That is standard. There's your exhaust, which make a nice sound once you've started the engine. In fact, we'll go inside the car and I think now's the time to fire up the Abarth, as they say. So we are just going to try and navigate around a moment. Let's just turn So you can't miss that sound, can you? It's an unmistakable Abarth throaty startup. Pushes out about 145 brake horsepower, and you get a nice, which I think was way ahead of its time, a digital TFT screen. And if you press the sport button here, you'll see the screen. If I just show you the boost gauge going to sport, and then you have an all new display in front of you, much more sporting. So what that does, it gives you an instantaneous boost on performance and handling, stiffens up the suspension and just alters the throttle response, and it is instantaneous. So please only do that on a straight road, or do it on a bend at your peril, because it is instantaneous. So please always drive safely, of course. Digital radio, you can have through the speakers your phone connected, and it will allow you to navigate through the car speakers. So the written spoken instructions do come through the car once you've cabled up. As I say, it's digital radio, it's voice activation. Cancel, and there we are for cancel. Parking sensors gives you the audible bleep, and you can actually adjust the sound of those, and as you can see on the center display screen, it's just showing you how far you have got to go before you hit the obstacle behind. You also get a 12-volt power socket, a USB and an AUX port, small cup holders. Steering wheel is adjustable, and on the steering wheel, as you'd imagine, you've got the controls for the radio and for voice activation and changing through media to radio, etc, etc. Front and rear fog lights, hazard warnings, there's your air conditioning, just press that in there. It's all been checked, it's all working. You get a half decent, well, fairly decent glove box. And the roof, right, so if I put the roof all the way down, let me just see if I can go back with you and show you the roof now down on the car. So we've now got the roof fully down. It's 22,536 miles, and I did say that's guaranteed, and it is guaranteed, 100% guaranteed. All our vehicles are available with our free UK delivery, part exchange and car finance, or you can come to Crewe in Cheshire and have a look at the car, drive it here, but we can also deliver it to your home, and there is no charge for doing so. We've been doing delivery now for 11 years, so way before most people. So we have a process in place. We have a small deposit of £250, then the balance is only paid upon delivery. So once we've arrived at your address, that is when you pay for the vehicle by a bank transfer. So it's totally safe for you. And do have a look at our reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader. We have hundreds and hundreds of thankful, grateful clients, some of whom have used us more than once or twice, and lots of them recommend. So we're rightfully proud of our 26 years in business. But let me just show you the soft top before we say adios, or ciao even. So that is the soft top, it retracted all the way down, and a nice car, very nice car indeed. We've only had one other convertible. They're a very rare car. Most of these tend to be the hatchback Abarths, but every now and again a nice one comes along, and we do buy cars for bank transfer as it is today, not cash. Quality low mileage cars bought here. We have a website at www.webuyyourcar365.co.uk, and if you go onto that site you'll be able to request a free valuation. Now, I'm not sure, when I had a few minutes ago I had the roof in this position and I wasn't sure whether the engine was running, but I have a feeling that once I've pressed the handle to open the boot here, this retracts upwards. So let me just see. There you go, can you see that? That's going back to the 3/4 position, which allows you to, well, actually even opens the boot for you as well. So how clever is that? Very nifty. One of the reasons these cars have been around for what, 10 or 11 years now, is because they are so simple but very, very reliable. There's no stop start on them, so you don't get the stop start, one less thing to be concerned over. and they're just totally bulletproof. A 1.4 T-jet engine. On the slightly more brake horsepower cars, they fit a larger turbocharger and alter the suspension settings. But this has got the suspension capable of keeping this car firmly planted on the road as you drive and enjoy the chassis and the ride on the acceleration and braking of the vehicle. It's a wonderful example. I think it's a best colour combination to have one of these in, and with those few added features we've added about the red detailing and the Abarth into the front there. Did I show you the Abarth? Did I show you? There you go, look at that. How wonderful is that? That is what someone from in front of you will see as you come behind them. A wonderful example of Italian design and, dare I say it, Cheshire Car's flair to highlight what was being hidden under a tree. Goodness me. As the saying goes, never hide your light under a bushel. So there we go. 2018, 18 plate, 22,500 miles, Abarth 595c, available from Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire, available right now. Have a fantastic day, and we hope to hear of you very, very soon indeed. Thank you.